We got seed in the ground, last of the Colta packing. Now it's time to spray pre-emergents. Now on to the fun part. This is what I get the most questions about: herbicide, herbicide, herbicide. So right now, we just disked under all the seed, all the fertilizer, got it all incorporated into the ground. Now we're gonna come back through and top spray it with our pre-emergents. I'm gonna do the cornfield first because the cornfield is only getting the prowl, the pendimethalum, and the dual magnum, the S-metolachlor. I do not want to have any Spartan charge left in that tank because the carfentrazone and sulfentrazone can hurt the corn. So cornfield getting sprayed first, and it's exactly a half-acre field. I'm putting 1 pint of the metolachlor, and I'm putting 1.5 pints of the pendimethalum. That's following the label for our soil type out here, going max label rate. I like to first put a little bit of water in my tank before I start adding chemicals. I don't like to put all my water in yet, so I use that hose going in there to help stir and agitate it. 1 pint of the metolachlor, or metolachlor, as some might say. Sorry if I've been mispronouncing it. 16 ounces is a pint, and that's going on half of an acre. So half an acre is going to be 1 pint, 16 ounces. The Prowl H2O is 3 pints per acre, and we've got a half an acre, so it's 1.5 pints, 24 ounces of the pendimethalum going on a half acre. And you heard me talking about being a yellow category of herbicide. You can see why. It looks orange now, but in that tank it's going to look yellow. 24 ounces going on half an acre. That'll stain your tank, so make sure you rinse it good after you're done playing around with this stuff. This is my time to remind you to always wear personal protective gear, rubber gloves, eye protection. I admittedly was not good about that for about, I don't know, 20 years, but making up for lost time here. I'm gonna fill this 40-gallon tank up to 30 gallons of solution to spray that half acre. That's that pendimethalum you see in there making it orange, look like Cheeto fingers. Somebody recently asked me in the comments about how much solution do I spray in a field. And it's just from kind of learning my equipment over the years. I know about 30 gallons will cover these 1/2 to 3/4 acre fields. I'm not flooding this chemical in. I just don't have that ability to, which would be helpful for the prowl. It wants to be water soaked in, but I'm just getting the product on the ground, and I'm gonna let God and Mother Nature soak it the rest of the way in. I just don't have flood nozzles or the equipment to flood that in. Y'all might have noticed I've modified this rig, made it an extra 2 feet wider. I added this piece of L bracket and added another nozzle on each end of this to actually take it from a 10-footer to more than 12-footer. Let's go spray some pre-emergent on the Roundup Ready dwarf field corn field. Now it's time to go spray out the 3/4 acre sunflower field. To do this, we're using 6 ounces of the Spartan Charge, 24 ounces of the Dual Magnum S-metolachlor, and 36 ounces of the pendimethalum, Prowl H2O. Yeah, it looks close enough. Like a mad scientist. Yeah. Now this might blow up if I don't have enough water. Pre-emergent sprayed out on the cornfield. Now we've loaded back up, plus the Spartan Charge. Spray our pre-emergents on the sunflower field. And my brother's gonna help me do this. one more thing I would like to upgrade at some point is go from an electric sprayer to a PTO driven sprayer and be able to put out more volume, be able to spray a little quicker, because it does take forever to spray this 1.5 acres with that electric sprayer, even with the upper nozzles. It just takes time. He's crying like a baby. I said, what's wrong? He goes, I just got stung by a bee. Every now and then the honeybees will get you. It does hurt though. That's gonna wrap this one up. Really appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully you learned something, took something away from it. As always, drop down in the comments, let me know your thoughts on our chemical application, the rates, the process. Love hearing that feedback. But until the next time, I really appreciate you guys watching. Take care and God bless.